This message is for the person that wakes up one day feeling like they got it and whatever they're pursuing, like they got everything that they need, uh, feeling like they got that fire, that magic, that passion, that drive. And then the next day they might wake up totally different, feeling like, am I really that nice? Am I really who I think I am? Am I delusional? I feel like sharing this message because I was thinking about the last one that I left, where I was talking about coming into my own. And part of that is just trusting that you are what you feel, right? And not needing someone to confirm that. Anybody, not your bestie, not your family, not anybody but you, right? Um, I would say that for me back in the day, I used to always think I was nice, but then there would be times when, you know, I really couldn't gauge how nice I was because I wanted everybody to see me with the same kind of, just the same way that I saw the people that I looked up to, right? So it's almost like I didn't even ever really want them to see me. Like I wanted to see something that I saw, like something I was projecting or whatever. Um, and then I would say fast forward to like COVID or whatever. I was sitting in the house doing my little remote job, and I had Apple Music playing in the background, and something happened that never actually happens. It played like one of my songs every other song, and I don't really normally listen to my music. Recently, I'll play some of my stuff just to see how it translates to the DSPs or whatever. But I don't really play my music like that after the creation process and the initial listens to make sure that everything sounds good, right? So my music is playing, and at this time, I'm not even really all that active. So it's playing stuff from like the early 2000s and maybe little quick projects that I did, like on some freestyle tip. And a lot of this stuff, I normally know what I'm going to say next when I'm listening to my music. But that day, I had no idea what was coming next because it had been so long since I listened to that music. And I was able to hear it like it wasn't even me. Um, Man, the first thing I felt was a little bit of awe. Like, damn, that guy's pretty good. I just kept saying that every time. Yo, that guy's pretty good. Then it finally got to like, what am I doing right now? Right? um, because I was able to hear it like it wasn't me. Then I felt with a little bit of regret because I'm like, damn, bro, what I'm hearing is that guy is nice. He just didn't believe it all the way. And I would say even in 2020, it took me to here to where like my heart is raging full of confidence. You know what I'm saying? But and that's what unlocked the growth, I would say. It's that confidence. I mean, I can't believe I'm like in my 40s now. I told a dude when I was in my 20s that if I didn't pop by 22, man, it's gonna be a wrap. I might go work at UPS or something. I don't know. You know, Bismarcky, the Vapors. They said, go get a job at UPS or whatever. So I was gonna do that. Not necessarily UPS, but that's how I was thinking, that if it didn't pop at a certain timeline. But how was it gonna pop if I didn't fully believe? So therefore, I wasn't really putting the effort behind what I was doing. Right now, nobody can tell me nothing, man. Shit, I was 24 thinking I was too old. You know what I mean? That's what society told me. Now I'm in my late 40s, yo. I'm in my late 40s. I'm having the time of my life. I think the guy's name was Seth Godin. I listened to an Audible book maybe during COVID, quarantine or whatever. It's called The Process. It basically just tells you to focus on the process, not the outcome, not the likes, not the shares, not the listens, not the Spotify playlist, like the process, right? Because if you fall in love with the process, like whenever you did what you do, when you started that, if you remember that inner child or younger adult or whatever frame of your life or phase of your life you was in, that person, yeah, was dreaming about the outcome, but they really did just, I used to just love to hear my voice, you know what I'm saying? Like on a beat. Then once I started actually landing on the beat with my voice, I loved it even more. I had forgotten that. In my schools of thought days, we was just really just recording when we needed a song. It wasn't like, yeah, one or two, you could hear the ones that was just kind of like vibing in the moment and became a song. But all of this to say, man, don't seek outside validation, right? If you feel it, trust it. Um, I guess the real message is this is a message in trusting yourself. Whether you a baker, a mover, a shaker, a musician, a candlestick maker, whatever you are, man, trust yourself. And don't let somebody tell you who you are. Don't let the world tell you who you are. Don't let the world tell you who you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because every day you building that character. Every day you are adding to your story. So take control of your life, man, and stop uh, seeking outside validation and giving too many people input into how you moving. Trust me, that's another thing that's going. I can't really explain it, but it working for me. So I hope you enjoyed this story time. And oh, by the way, I dropped a song the other day. It's called Jai Fini, and I think I finally learned how to say it. It's on all platforms. You could get it on Bandcamp as well. Um, it's available for purchase on Bandcamp. All my music is available for purchase on Bandcamp. But this ain't no pitch. I hope the message resonates with somebody, because like I said, man, a lot of times we the ones stopping us. It ain't the haters. Ain't no haters, man. The hate only work when you hating on yourself in your mind, right? When that little voice, that little judge in your head is holding you back. That's the biggest hater that you need to worry about. Word up. Peace.
Don't speak, make it look easy. Don't smile.